is 1-1, Pyrogen versus Eclypsia. This is a best-of-5 series, so no matter what, we're going to have to see at least Crossroads and one additional map. Sparko and company and Pyrogen had a great map on Archways, Quako doing some real damage on his attacking rounds, but Eclypsia fighting back right away with a 6-0 score on the castle was just extremely impressive.
Yeah, Pyrogen got obliterated on the second map, and we'll see if Pyrogen can start to recapture what made him so strong in the first one. Strong defensive rounds and a good laser from Quako, but up to this point, it's yeah, I would have said that Pyrogen took some of the wind out of the sails of Eclypsia, but they've got it right back and they've got momentum.
Right, Sparko is just very cautiously tiptoeing around this laser pad. He lost sight of the defender, and now he doesn't see any of the defenders. I don't see any of the defenders, so this is kind of tricky here for Sparko. Not sure exactly where to go.
Okay, well, Sparko trying to just look up the top, and he picks off the defender at the same time, so he's hit. But he does manage to snag a 60-meter hit and another 15-meter one, but he's got to make it through this very small archway.
Oh, if he had landed that shot, that would have been all she wrote. One more chance at the laser, not going to get it. Can't get to the goal. Doesn't matter. Strengths hits him anyway. That was like 3 losses in once there. Yeah. Not, missing laser, getting hit by the rocket, and not being able to cap the goal. That just hurt, but that was a rough start. He wasted a lot of time. I mean, not wasted, just had to invest a lot of time at the beginning looking for that lost defender, and it just didn't work out for him. Yeepy attacking in now for Eclypsia. Had that 100-meter shot to get us started on the castle. I think that'll be a feat that might not happen again here in this qualifier.
That was a crazy start to this, though, I have to say. So let's see here as...
Oh, he's just going to turn and ignore Quako and Hybrid up on the laser pad. Ends up taking 2 points of armor as a result. And he's got one more defender here in this left archway to be able to deal with. He might be able to snag him if he can keep him isolated, but there is someone up on the laser pad still just zoomed in, waiting. Good shot there, though.
Yeah, very nice. And so he's down to 1 armor, but there are only 2 defenders remaining.
Nice.
Oh, no, he got that defender around the side of the capture point, but pays for it with his life. And it's 1-1 now.
Yeepy actually still a strong start, taking out 2 defenders. Just if he hadn't, just brushed off the first defender at the fence, may have gone a little better for him. He kind of turned his back and took 2 armor sort of needlessly. We'll see if that'll end up making a difference. As we go on, it's kind of just a normal defensive stalemate to get things started. As Quako comes around here, that defender's just going to loop all the way back around to the laser pad. Actually, wow, he came right back out. Just for a second. I'm not sure where he ended up. He's probably behind the point. Quako is going to try and hunt him down. Again, these are precious seconds ticking off the clock. So if this defender is just going to run around the laser pads a whole bunch and waste that time, he's still doing an effective job of keeping that attacker from being able to get progress.
That's right, and Quako did see some rockets come from up there, so he's going to try and test his luck, and that's always a dangerous proposition because that defender on the laser pad does have a zoom function which makes those long-range shots significantly easier.
And not only that, the laser pad has a recharge time that's faster. So if you're dueling with one and you miss that first shot, you could potentially take 2 points of damage before you can even take a second shot. Quako does get eliminated by Lacam at the point, and now it's going to be up to Strengths to try and find our first successful attacking round here on Crossroads.
Pyrogen was able to successfully defend the first time, though, and I only point that out because, they didn't find a defensive round at all on the castle, so hopefully they can find a little bit more here, maybe take out Strengths and build a little bit of confidence and hope that one of their players can start to swing things in their favor.
Nice shot there from Strengths. Actually 2 points of damage from, let's see, who hit him? Sparko hit him once, Hybrid hit him once from up on the pad, so he's down to only 1 armor, 2 defenders remaining. That laser pad is always something you've got to be aware of. There you go, seeing another whiff. Sorry, I had to sneeze there.
No, that's okay. And Strengths knows that the defender is actually up on the laser pad. I'm not sure where he's at now, though. Let's go ahead and take a look. Quako actually going from around the side, and Strengths picks him off. That's a round in the bag for Eclypsia, and they're up 3-1.
All right, Strengths breaking that defensive trend. We'll see now if Hybrid is going to be able to make that happen for Pyrogen. He is, the 3rd place attacker here for Pyrogen, so, I mean, even his own team has to consider the strengths of their attackers, and the 3rd attacker typically has the fewest attacking rounds. Usually the map is over before they can get a second one in, so they have to really, weigh their attackers' abilities carefully. The fact that Hybrid is their 3rd attacker doesn't really mean that he's bad. It just means, they have more confidence in Sparko and Quako to be able to get successful rounds in.
Kai misses, or I should say is missed.
Ouch.
Hybrid takes a shot off the laser pad.
Again.
2 of them in a row. Yeepy almost lands a third. This is a bad situation for Hybrid now.
Told you that recharge time really made a difference there. Hybrid now with only 1 armor, and I mean, there was a player in the tunnel there that just popped out. Yeepy just hopped down and finished him off with a rocket, actually. That is what looks like happened. He hopped over him and shot downwards. So Lecam attacking for Eclypsia. They already have a 4-1 lead, so not, you know, the most pressure in the world on him to try and get this done. But if he does take that attacking round again, it should basically cement Eclypsia's win on Crossroads.
All right. Well, the game has made it up to the high ground, and I'm not sure if Pyrogen picked up on him yet. He's going to try and swing around the side as to where the Pyrogen players had been posting up at. We know the game has had a very strong laser. He did take a very convincing round on the castle last time, trying to pick off Sparko at long range, but can't land the shot.
Okay, yeah, as you said, misses the shot at the long range position. Sparko still up on that back hill. Hybrid trying to work his way back into the point. I don't know. Okay, there are no players up on the laser pad, and Lecam knows that, so he's going to try and work his way in by picking off defenders the old-fashioned way. We've got the cap open right now, so Lecam not with enough time to run in there, not enough time to shoot all 3 players. This is basically a sunk round for him.
He's going to try, though. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, and that's it. Last couple of armors are picked off, and it's a 4-2 advantage still for Eclypsia, but Pyrogen does land their second defensive round. Okay,
if Sparko can actually get an attacking round in, that would, I believe, tie us up. Yes, it would on the attacking rounds, which, again, are the important factor here. Defensive rounds are sort of like the, you know, expected points that you'll get. Attacking rounds drive the action, though, and those do sort of act as serves in tennis, or breaking a serve, so to speak. If you can actually get through the defense and land that attacking round, that's really what's going to make a difference in these back and forth rounds. Wow, great shots there from Yeepy. The second one was a bit lucky, but he still manages to connect, and Sparko suddenly down to just 1 armor, trying to make things happen here for Pyrogen. Not looking likely, though.
Okay, so let's see here as Sparko has kind of, well, I would say split the defenders, but he kind of more just put himself in a corner, and the defenders surrounded him at all turns. 5-2 advantage. It's map point now for Yeepy, and he could give Eclypsia a 2-1 advantage overall and put them on championship map. Or, well, not championship.
Semifinals.
Semifinals. Match map. That's just stupid. I'm just going to say they could advance if they take this round.
Yeah.
And the next map.
So, yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, so that was terrible. But,
yes, I am.
Quaco is actually at a very interesting defensive position, trying to find Yeepy. Yeepy is looping around the back, but was spotted by Sparko. So, wow, look at that. That worked out great. Quaco just had to turn around after he saw the ping. He was up on that high ground position. Now he's already hopped down and gotten to safety. Look at that, though. That's a great advantage of that laser pad. 96 meters.
Yeah.
Not quite as long as 104, and less impressive because of the zoom, but still an incredibly good shot, and very helpful for Yeepy to try and seal the deal here.
Okay, so let's see now what Yeepy has in the bag for the rest of this. 2 defenders left,
Please.
2 points of armor, and... Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Try to see where the defenders were at, and 1 defender gets taken out, but lands the last couple of shots on Yeepy. He goes down. Still a 5-3 advantage. Still map point for Eclypsia.
Okay, and I just noticed it says points limit 16 now in the top right, so that's better than 8. Doesn't worry me nearly as much about the server having to be restarted or anything like that. I don't think we've ever reached 16. I think the highest that we've broadcast is only 12, 12 to 10. So hopefully that, you know, doesn't stretch on for too long. But Pyrogen Quaco, if he cannot, you know, get this successful attacking round, it's going to be lights out for them on Crossroads, and we will move into Game 4. But Eclypsia will have the 2-1 advantage after starting down 0-1.
Okay, so, a good shot there, 11-meter hit, and Quaco gains himself a decent advantage moving forward. Not able to split any other defenders out. Let's take a look at where they're at. They're actually both inside of the point. Quaco takes 2 quick shots of armor right back. Yeah,
the good sort of defensive split actually managed to cover a pretty good angle, and wow, he just gets popped in the face by Strengths. That's the GG. Eclypsia winning 2 games straight after falling on archways to get us started, so they are really, you know, trying to make sure that they don't go home early. They want to at least get to the finals and have that sort of 50-50 odds of making their way to Vegas rather than, you know, losing here in the semis. So Sparko says we choose. Yes, they did lose the map, so they get map choice once more. We'll see what they're actually going to come up with, but for now we'll take a break, and on the other side we'll get into game number 4.